What's up, guys? And welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to Hercules vs Sun Wukong from Death Battle. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. I know it's been like I think a month or two so since this has come out. I really want to react to it when it first came out, but I didn't get a chance. But react to it now because I really did want to react to this because these are two of my favorite, not just mythology characters, just characters. Period. Like I love Hercules. I love Sun Wukong. They've inspired so many things that I love. One of my favorite DC Channel movie, one of my favorite movies of all time is the Hercules movie. I love that movie. Of course, Dragon Ball Z with Son Goku, and Goku, one of my favorite characters of all time. So I really wanted to see this. But while this fight sounds fun on paper and it sounds cool because these are two of the, well, I would say two of the most known mythology characters and heroes. Like in terms of fighting, like at least from what I've studied and some of the stuff I looked up and my own little scaling and some other people, like someone cool just beats the out of him. Like he just slaps the dog shit out of Hercules. Like he literally just takes him in the back alley and just pounds him away. If I'm being honest with you, like he just destroys him. Like there's really nothing he could be able to do, at least from what I understand. But I'm interested to see how Death Battle's gonna handle it because they don't scale the way everybody else is gonna scale. But yeah, guys, get into it. We don't need to see this because we're not here for that. But I would suggest you guys, if you are doing something, go check out Better Health. They help you with therapy and all that stuff. Death Battle. The bull rider himself.
Wukong, the Monkey King.
The fruit stealer.
Heroes, but few overcome their past to become legendary.
Yep.
And maybe inspire some comics and anime to boot. He
Yep.
swears an iron boomstick.
The hillbilly himself and the Rick wannabe.
A death battle.
I love sticking boomsticks though.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
The Rock.
Hercules.
Dwayne Johnson.
Hercules exist in many iterations.
That was an okay
but we'll
movie.
Examine the earliest known accounts, the legend of Heracles.
No Disney zero to hero. Just
Great, one of the greatest movies ever.
And like most ancient
I love that movie.
stories, it began with Zeus being a total creep.
Yep, as always, the original creep himself.
By disguising himself as her husband.
He always used animals, which is just so weird to me.
God was born, who was named Alcaeus.
Alcaeus. His original name.
Cheated on her yet again. So Alcaeus's human.
I don't know what you expect from him. Come on.
Heracles means
Yeah, wait, he was the father of 51 children? Oh my god. Hercules out here just slinging dick just like his daddy. God damn.
So the goddess of heroes carried out a plan that was, frankly,
like 51 children?
He
God.
tricked Hera into nursing the baby Heracles, and her milk gave him supernatural strength.
Oh, do we know? Because like I know like he slaughtered his original kids with his, I forget the name of his wife, but like does anybody know who the other kids that Hercules had by some other woman? Because I don't know. I know he had that many kids. Like he's just slinging like his daddy.
Many of the gods themselves.
So
sucking that nice titty milk.
Her and caused her to spray milk all over
that milk must have been fire, bro. Because not only did they give him unlimited strength, it created the Milky Way galaxy.
We call it the Milky Way. Oh god, I'm never eating one of those kids.
Every time you eat it, it's just thinking Hercules.
Like power, Heracles became a fierce warrior trained by the.
Is that the actor? I can't remember his name.
Greece. Unfortunately, he wasn't without problems.
As we all are.
Boxing, wrestling, fencing, and so much more.
So pretty much a jock.
Struggled in the arts.
So he is literally the original jock.
Killed his music teacher.
God damn.
No, this was a sign of the.
Can you imagine that? Like you just got so mad in school, just took your teacher out.
He murdered his wife, Princess Megara.
Yeah, here it was.
Yeah, Hera had magically driven him into a kill frenzy.
Such a dick. She's one of the bitchiest characters ever. I can't stand Hera.
Desperate to atone, he sought guidance
the worst goddess ever to me.
And learned his path to redemption. He would submit himself to King Eurystheus and perform for him 10 grueling labors.
I thought it was
The guy
12.
was a D-bag, but Herc did what he had to, and through his struggles, built a killer arsenal.
For his first labor,
became a monster, bro.
A lion whose hide could not be pierced by any blade.
So Herc just
He was made of antimadium.
with his bare hands.
That's how you do it, Hulk style.
As armor for himself.
He defeated a flock of metal, man-eating birds with cortalas so loud no living thing could bear the noise. He battled a multi-headed.
I didn't know about that.
Cauterizing its necks after each decapitation,
The Hydra.
so the heads would not grow back.
A lot of sliced off heads meant a lot of blood spilled, and Hydra blood is extra poisonous. Even
Gotta get that
God's
poison
fear.
out.
So Herc dipped his arrows in the stuff for later use.
I always felt like if I was saying, I'll be honest, I don't, because like God's spirit now in Greek mythology, like unlike Norse, like Greeks, the gods of Greek are pretty much like immortal. Like there really is no instance of a god dying. Not that I believe. Like there are some instances of like I think of being erased or something, or being sent back to chaos. But like, for as far as I can tell, now I'm not a mythological expert, especially on Greek mythology like that. So something down below, if you want to correct me, go ahead. But I believe like they don't really die. So while those arrows, like I don't know if they would kill them, but I definitely use them. I'm real like fuck it. I'd have took out her. I'd have took out her because that bitch had to go.
Like when he used them to take out centaurs, titans, and even the sun.
Sort of. The details of the smith differ, but in some
He did that? I didn't know that one.
So fed up with the desert heat, he fired an arrow at the sun, the physical embodiment of the god Helios.
I know, right?
Guess that's one way to cool off.
He actually beat the sun up.
His arrow would have to fly 90 times faster
Yeah.
than light.
Imagine being that pissed at the sun, man.
Bow is about 40 pounds. Shooting
He
an
just
arrow
put that's the email light, got a fur angel Hercules
Shooting one
speed. He has
faster
about
than
yeah.
light would require
So yeah, he is light speed, but
mortals such as us.
Anyway, Herc completed his labors, but the king was a sore loser and axed two of
as
them
they always are.
Because Herc was a lot more clever than he expected.
So here come the other two.
Two more tasks, one of which required he retrieve the golden apples of Hesperides, which ironically originally belonged to Hera.
He should have gone to the north and just took one of the apples for them. That should have worked.
Atlas, as bearer of the heavens.
Atlas is stupid.
That sounds exhausting.
More than you think, dummy. While modern archaeology portrays Atlas
Stupid
as a
ass.
globe, the Greeks perceived his burden as a celestial sphere.
Yep.
This would mean Heracles supported the weight of not just the Earth, but the whole universe.
Like, I'm holding up this entire show.
The common view of the time was that the universe was
Yeah, good
endless.
stuff.
Even chaos, the primordial origin of
Yep.
everything, was boundless. Meaning, Heracles held up the
Everything in Greek was battling.
infinity.
The land, the sea, everything was like endless in Greek mythology.
When he met King Admetus, he got to party it up and was too drunk to realize the king was in a really bad state because
Yep.
his wife had just died.
Reminds me of someone.
Can't imagine who. Well, Herc felt bad, so he decided to make it up to his bro by literally beating up the god of
All right, but yeah, like I understand, like I like in Greek mythology, like, everything was balanced. It's just an easy like universal feat for Hercules, you know. So like Dragon Ball Super level, obviously, again, and I like the fact that they use the whole the universe thing, because some people like to say he just lifted up the earth, but no, literally says he lifts up the heavens of just everything. So I love the fact they did use that, and they also said the universe being boundless is infinite, which obviously make it an infinite universal feat or infinite 4D, So like I like the fact that they did that because like I said, Greek mythology, everything is boundless. There's statements of the sea, of the land, of the trees, of just there's statements of just the earth itself being boundless, not even just the rest of the universe, So I like the fact they include that. Really shows great feats for Hercules. And I also saw like while Hercules wasn't the smartest, he was pretty clever. Like I said, he was pretty clever when it came to battle. Reminds me very much like of Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy from the anime One Piece. While like he's not the smartest in terms of class, he is incredibly clever in battle. That's my cat. Sorry guys, you hear that? Wait.
until he returned Admetus' wife, and that's true best friend
Yeah, he did
material.
fight Hades.
Whiz.
Heracles frequently surprised others with his wit, particularly with finding solutions hidden in plain sight. For example, when he wrestled Antaeus, a giant who was invincible.
Yeah, so he was like he had battle smarts, like Goku.
Simply picked him up and strangled him in the air.
Even giants and the god of death couldn't end his story. Instead, he was tricked into putting on a shirt covered in that Hydra blood, and it totally screwed him up.
That's what killed him?
Way to go.
That must be one of the elements. I've never heard of that one.
Contest of power could
That's
not
pretty
end.
stupid.
Racked
I guess
with
he is
terrible
dumb.
pain and burning at a pyre, Heracles
Like, why would he do that?
who had watched his story unfold.
You think he wouldn't have
And so,
realized
as his
that?
mortal form returned to ash, Heracles ascended to Mount
It became the
Olympus.
god
Where
of
he was
strength.
welcomed as the god of strength.
Yep.
Even Hera lightened up.
His life may have been one
I'd have
of struggle
hit
and struggle.
her in the face. On God, bro. They kicked me out because I'd have came at her with these fists as soon as I got up there, bro. You stupid hating ass. Alright, that was Hercules. Let's get to someone cool.
There once was a mighty monkey warrior, born of a mystic stone from the energy of the sun and moon. Upon birth, he graciously bowed to the cardinal directions and
Shot lasers from his eyes. Perfect, folks, this one's a doozy.
this
Yeah,
monkey
I'm very excited for this.
befriended a band of other primates.
Hey,
and
this face
rather
right here.
narcissistically
Yeah,
named
yeah.
himself their
Name Son Goku. Japanese name Son Goku.
Centuries
No,
of
really.
monkeying
Yeah.
out. he got a taste of the dreaded midlife crisis.
He was the handsome monkey too. You know, he was a
Monkey
handsome
King
monkey.
was fierce and brave, yet he feared death. So he ventured to new lands in search.
Sun Wukong was just a savage, man. He was just taking what he want and just beat people up and shit.
Master Puti,
Like he was just took whatever he want.
Immortality and a new name. He would be the Monkey
The
Awakened
Monkey
to the Void,
Void.
spoken as Sun Wukong.
He also learned a bunch of magic. He can ride clouds, make thousands of clones, heal from fatal wounds like decapitation,
Very broken.
and transform into basically anything.
He's pretty much immortal too.
A pitchfork, even an incredible fighting
He really
temple.
can't die.
Famous cloud somersault, he could traverse the world at incredibly high speed. At first, a single somersault could carry him 108,000 li, li being a traditional Chinese unit equal to about 500 meters, making one somersault move 54,000 kilometers per second.
Damn.
Fast enough to circle the entire Earth in one leap.
He got that leap, boy.
Faster from there, Monkey would do whatever it took to prove he was the best of the best.
When fighting the mighty deity Prince Nocha, his foe transformed into a more powerful visage with 3 heads and 6 arms.
But Sun was like, hey, I can do that too.
Like he was just beating people's ass. Like Sun was just taking
eventually
asses.
returned to his simian
He took
subject,
whatever he
who
wanted.
found power, amassed a veritable army.
Yep.
However, he felt no weapon in their arsenal suited him.
So he barged into the Dragon King's palace and demanded he hand over a weapon worthy of a king who could match the power of heaven. Yeah, Sun
He was super arrogant though. Like he was that. He was kind of had to come with the Greeks.
depths of the ocean.
What seemed like a worthless rod to the Dragon King was actually the perfect weapon for Wukong. Weighing nearly 8 tons, the Rui Jingu Bang can change size at his whim. It can shrink
I'm so
in
sorry
size
for the
and
Black
even
Myth
work
game,
long
man.
enough to
I'm so
pierce
sorry
the
to keep so
heavens.
busy of
The
it.
same heavens that got pretty mad with Sun after
So he had a very.
broke
He
his
pretty much had like an
maiden
infinite pole.
making himself double immortal.
You
Wait,
get
how
that?
does that work?
And even more
You get
mad
that?
when he
Infinite
demanded to
pole.
be formally acknowledged as the Great Sage equal to heaven.
Damn
Okay,
right.
We got a headstrong goofball who quickly masters new powers and wants a fancy title.
Yep.
This is just shonen anime.
Now, the Monkey King may have
As you guys saw, someone cool is the original Shonen protagonist. Like they all came from him. I mean, this is again, this is so the importance of just like how important Someone Cool is. You know, he inspired so many different characters, and not all of them directly take like everything from Someone Cool, but like a lot of the characters, like you said, like it. Someone Cool was just he was the guy, he was the shit, you know. But like he was just overpowered. He would just take what he wants. As you'll see, they're gonna bring eventually when he just went to the gods and started just beating them all up and shit. Like Someone Cool just took asses, bro. Like if he wanted something, he would go take it. Won't nobody stop him. This is a monkey, bro. This is great. This is a monkey. Like if he wanted something, you best believe he was getting it.
lashed out, but it was because when he requested a place in heaven, a place he truly believed he
He deserved.
the Jade Emperor's court reduced him to a stable boy.
Beneath all
That was
resistance,
so
what Sun
disrespectful,
wanted
bro.
Most was to prove himself.
Even with all the shenanigans, the Jade Emperor remained cautious and willing to placate Wukong.
By making
'Cause
him
he
the
was that
most
dude.
of the Garden of Immortal Peaches. He totally ate that shit, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Wukong got
Ate all of them. He was mad as shit.
ran around the Jade Palace in a fit and found 5 gourds of immortality pills, which he promptly swallowed.
He just kept getting extra and extra immortal.
Layers of immortality now.
I know,
I'd say
right?
a few hundred, thousand, if you count each individual peach and pill. When he sobered up, he knew he was in serious
Like he just
trouble.
became indestructible at this point.
Naturally, he prepared for war.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
An army of monkeys going against the gods,
The
bro.
Monkey King proved too strong for heaven. He battled all their best fighters.
Yep,
even
and
matched
beat
Krillin
them.
and Shan blow for blow in an epic battle of transformations. He's that guy with the third eye.
And heaven's greatest holy warrior. Yet no matter Erlong's form, Wukong
Like he
always
was
had
just
counter.
beating them all.
Until Lao Zi threw in a convenient plot MacGuffin that captured the monkey. But even with Wukong in chains, heaven had a problem.
They
He
couldn't
just
kill him.
Wouldn't die.
Couldn't kill my boy.
Lightning, Fire, even
He's just
Lao-Tzu,
like a
the
nasty ass
furnace
foot rash. He just
made
keeps
the
coming
monkey
back.
stronger.
Now, Wukong is not invincible. He has been hurt by the scorpion demoness's poison, which could even harm the Buddha, an awakened divine being liberated from the cycle of life and death entirely. Now tell me, how painful is that?
Pain is all in the mind. And
Damn
I
right.
am absent of mind. Oh, God. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh, God, make it stop.
When you try to act like pepper sprayed on her.
But even after
Or
all
Mace.
that, Sun had one more challenger to contend with. the
Buddha himself.
Buddha approached Wukong with a contest, leap out of his hand, and he could have the Jade Emperor's throne for himself.
Having no
He would've
control,
took that shit, too.
The monkey agreed, and in an instant somersaulted to the very edge of heaven.
But he had already lost. Because Buddha achieved nirvana,
Alright, guys, but like as you see, like I mean, Sun Wukong is just a shit. Like he he just went there, beat up all the gods, took all their immortal shit to the point. Like why he said like while Sun Wukong still could be hurt, he couldn't die. Like that's one thing about Sun Wukong. Like say he has that involved with like he just couldn't die. While he was able to be hurt and like even weakened, they couldn't kill him. That's why they had this trouble. Like he couldn't die, so like he does have immortality in that way. But like it's kind of like almost like if you think of like something like Wolverine, he wasn't immortal level Sun Wukong, but like he can regenerate from almost anything. But he still feels the pain, so that's kind of what Sun Wukong. Like he can't really die, but he can still feel the pain of being hurt. If you're powerful enough, you have to be powerful enough. That's why Big Buddha himself had to come down and get him.
Already lost. Because Buddha achieved nirvana, he transcended the world, literally holding all of existence. So even at the edge of the universe, Wukong technically never left his hand.
For his rebellion, Sun was put in timeout, sealed under a mountain for 500
My boy got
years.
the chains put on him,
Would
but they
find
couldn't hold him.
at redemption. In his case, he was tasked with escorting and protecting
Again, like a bad rash kept coming back.
on a journey to the west.
With additional companions, Pigsy and Sandy, the trip was
Pixie and
and
Sandy.
Monkey abandoned it more than once.
Like sounds like SpongeBob
Through it all,
characters.
He always returned to shine as the group's
Destroy the
powerhouse,
5 mountains.
saving Tripitaka's life many times. Seriously, this guy could not stay out of trouble. It's like Wiz at a blind date.
Wukong has climbed apart mountains, slayed hundreds of monsters, and survived the yellow
Oh my God.
storm that could destroy the universe, as in heaven, earth, the 18 layers of hell, and more.
That's cool and all, Wiz, but let's answer the real question. Can he beat Goku?
Maybe. During his journey, Wukong performed possibly his most legendary feat, holding up Mount Sumeru, which in traditional Mahayana Buddhism is a mountain supporting the infinite cosmic sky.
And Sun just hauled it around on one shoulder.
I know,
Just
right? Like a
one.
savage,
On his
bro.
other shoulder was a whole other mountain.
After 14 years of travel, the journey was complete.
Oh,
and
cool,
Wukong
just a
had
savage.
finally accomplished a truly great deed. For this, he was given his long-awaited place among the heavens.
As the victorious fighting Buddha.
Just want to say he beats the shit out of Goku. No hands. This is even worse than like Goku would get just dipped on.
Now that's gotta be an anime.
After so much time as a rebel, an outcast, and a
Like,
truly
he stands no chance.
unstoppable warrior, Sun Wukong had, at last, found his home. This episode is sponsored by Babbel.
For most of us,
Again, don't need to see this. Babbel is great. Take one of your languages. We don't need to see this.
go to babbel.com/deathbattle.
That's babbel.com/deathbattle for up to 60% off your subscription.
Babbel, language for life.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all.
All right, let's see what they're gonna do.
It's time for a death battle.
All right, here we go. I'm excited for this. Their animations are always great, so any of you would agree like their
Our
skilling.
tale begins
Their
at
information
the
is
top of a
crazy.
great mountain, where the mighty Hercules sought a gift from the gods.
He's gonna try to take something from.
Oh there.
Yep, he's gonna try to take something from
Bring me that
someone.
apple. Relinquish it.
Sorry, I'm
Make
supposed
me.
to find my master some vegetarian food.
You'll find it elsewhere.
You don't want this, Hurt.
But Heracles was not so easily fooled.
He would do that. He would fuck with it too.
Strike rang true, but he not so easily overwhelmed the god of strength.
Oh my god, this animation is crazy. He's just having fun.
I am Hercules.
Oh. Now he's using the arrows. Damn. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, they turn into the snakes like the myth.
Agony! Agony!
I'm sorry. Agony.
The Monkey King
That's so
fell into
stupid.
a strange forest, in awe at such a wondrous fight. But should he mistake his fear, he might lose his head.
Nope.
I haven't had such fun since I fought all of heaven. Change!
Not gonna work.
Behold me! The immortal Monkey King!
Multiple heads. Of course.
Bang! Zoom! Watch this!
Get him, bro! Damn!
You've had your fun, beast, but I've had enough!
This is so well done anime, man. This is
In
crazy.
heavens above, the gods witnessed their earthbound selves, and so joined in battle.
Damn, that was their evolved forms
Strength
fighting.
mustered the heart of Olympus, while the great sage harnessed power equal to heaven. Thus, the Monkey King emerged victorious.
As he should. I love the fact that he showed like their god forms fighting at the same
Would
time.
you look at that! I struck him so hard he was reduced to nothingness.
With a formidable foe slain,
Yep.
stricken against the mountain's breast.
Zeus fucked up when he sent them there.
Tale of East and West.
The East gods are just crazy, man. They really are. Like,
Talk about a Herculean matchup!
Heracles was among the greatest heroes in myth, but the great sage equal to heaven held many more advantages.
You'd think Sun might not measure up to the god of strength, strength.
Strength.
But
He's
he
literally
really
lift
could.
up the infinite heavens.
He carried Sumeru on his back, the mountain holding up the infinite celestial sky, like how Heracles held up the infinite celestial sphere.
As befitting heroes of myth, they were on par in that they were both incomprehensibly strong. However, Wukong's healing abilities meant he could bounce back from Heracles' deadliest blows, whereas Heracles did not have a similar option.
But Heracles did have one way of putting the Monkey King down. His arrows dipped in Hydra poison.
The Hydra poison threatened even the gods of Olympus, similar to the scorpion sting. Whether or not it would be fatal is questionable, but it could.
Okay, first thing about Hercules generation. Like I said with the gods, like in Greek mythology, like the gods had pretty good generation. For using Goku, for using his Hercules like godly form, he should have godly generation, and I can't remember all the like different levels are, but his generation actually is pretty good. Like I said, the Greek gods like they didn't really die, and they can pretty much come back from really anything. Like there's really no way that I remember them ever being killed. So like he does have a generation. I still don't think his immortality still is on the same level as Wukong and even generation, but he does have a really good generation. So I think they play him a little bit in that. And also for the poison. Now I know the poison is set to threaten the gods and stuff, but like I said before, your actual scale, like the Buddha and stuff, and just the world of Son Wukong just scales far above that of the Greek mythology, the Greek verse. So like, there's no way that poison should be able to affect Son Wukong. Like it's just two complete different levels. It's like saying that if like the like rattlesnake what's a poison no, this isn't poison like the poison dark frog or something, would be able to have the same effect on Goku as did that when they were having like the tournament battle and they fought the wolf with the poison who was poison gone and stuff, like that would have the same effect. It's just two completely just astronomical levels. Like there was no way that would do anything. So I don't really think the poison would do anything to someone cool. Maybe you could say it would slow him down, but I don't think he even weaken him because it's just not the same level of versus. The versus just aren't on the same level. One is just so much higher than the other.
could have incapacitated Wukong, similar to how it affected Hercules himself.
But that is one very specific win condition, and we're looking at this with every possible option in mind.
With his variety of clones, transformations, and numerous other spells, Wukong's arsenal was far more versatile.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing stopping him from making thousands of clones of himself and just sitting
I believe you can make
back
an infinite
and
number,
work for him.
actually.
Unsportsmanlike? Sure. In character?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Even then, those arrows would have to actually strike Wukong, which would be extremely difficult. Yes, in some depictions, Heracles could potentially shoot the son of Helios, his arrows flying 90 times the speed of light. However, in his contest with the Buddha, Wukong leapt to the edge of the universe
It's just
in
a single
second.
stick.
To do so, he had to be moving over 1.4 quintillion times faster than light.
Making him way faster than
It would actually be
he could ever
infinite
hope
speed,
to
but
be.
again, it's actually
Heracles
higher.
held might of mythic proportions, but barring a lucky shot, Sun Wukong's versatile magic, similar strength, and absolutely absurd speed overcame this foe. Fitting for heaven's equal.
When fighting Sun Wukong, Heracles missed his chance.
Is
That
the
was
lucky
terrible.
Sun Wukong.
Oh, that was terrible. Great fight,
Thanks for
though. That was
watching.
great.
Stay tuned to see who comes next, and if you can't wait, consider clicking that join button below to become a Death Battle member. You'll get exclusive badges, emotes, live chats, live streams, and way more.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you guys for watching. Good battle. I thought the animation was great. Honestly, from my understanding, like, really, the battle should have just been him hitting Hercules once and him going down. Like, I'm gonna be real about you. Like, that's what, if actually I'm scaling, like, the Sun Wukong, because Sun Wukong is kind of like a combination of different verses, like with Buddhism and some, like, paganism, some other stuff in there as well, you know, so it's not just, like, one verse, it's like a mass on the Greek mythology verse. So I honestly, like, really, like, he should have just smacked the shit out of him. And that would have been it, like, just one shot. But it was a great fight. I love the animation and stuff. I think they did do a good job on them as far as, like, scaling wise and picking out their feats and stuff. Again, like, there was some stuff that obviously they didn't do, and they actually really did. Like I said, someone just would dominate it. Like they said, with Hercules not have a good regeneration as a god, he automatically should have good regeneration since they're in there using the god form and stuff. So he should have good generation, but again, it just isn't on the same level as Sun Wukong, because he was already immortal, and then he just kept getting more and more and more immortality. Like it's pretty crazy. Like I said, like they literally couldn't kill Sun Wukong. And I don't know if the Buddha can, but like the fact that he trapped them, maybe the Buddha knew that he was becoming good, that's why he didn't do it. But maybe even the Buddha himself couldn't have killed Sun Wukong. So yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I was a little bit entertaining. I tried to be not the funniest guy ever, but I hope I was a little bit entertaining. Again, fuck hair, because I mean, you got some great titty milk. I'll give you that much. But besides that, you are a terrible person. But guys, if you enjoy want to see me do more Death Battles reaction, make sure to subscribe and share. There'll be a link in the description to the as to the channel. Please go support them. This is all theirs. Again, shout out to them. The animation was great. I thought they did a great job. Always love Boomstick and every guy. I always love them too. They're great. So make sure to support them by checking out the link to his review and to the original channel. Make sure to follow my social media. You can find a link below in the comment section as well. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what else you want to react to, whether it be Death Battle, maybe some other channel fights, as I crack some out. Peace.